Aerial refueling is the process of transmitting aviation fuel from one military aircraft to another during flight. The procedure lets the receiving aircraft to stay in the air longer, extending its range or loiter time on station. Its purpose is quite simple, but there are a number of amazing things that happens in and around the process. Here are 10 extraordinary facts about aerial refueling. 1. It's possible to fill up 2 planes at once, a feat many of today's air tankers are capable of. An Airbus test tanker was able to top off a pair of F/A-18 fighter jets while traveling at altitudes ranging from 20 to 30,000 feet. Also impressive is that the crafts were flying at speeds up to around 350 miles per hour. 2. The practice is nothing new. It was successfully done for the first time in 1923. Though the line fell directly into the recipient's tank, the fuel source was a handheld tank rather than the dedicated tanker crafts used today. Three, there have been some serious accidents. One tragic event occurred in 1966 when a B-52G bomber headed home to North Carolina collided with a KC-135 supply craft during a refueling attempt near Spain. The accident claimed the lives of 7 crew members. 4 managed to parachute to safety. 4, there have also been some unfortunate mishaps. A combination of turbulence and questionable skills resulted in the tearing apart of a fuel line apparatus. When the receiving Italian Air Force plane suddenly dropped back, the attachment mechanism broke off and fuel ended up being spewed into the air. 5. Some tankers equipped with a telescoping boom are able to transfer fuel at rates up to 6,000 pounds per minute. 6. Operating a boom is a cool job. In the Air Force, the task of extending the fueling apparatus is a profession unto itself, and those lucky enough to be chosen for the position have some incredible built-in perks. Among them is an amazing view, as their area of the fueling craft is outfitted with a lot of large windows. 7. In-flight refueling vessels aren't always in the air. In 1958, 2 men set a reportedly still-standing record for flight endurance. The Cessna 172 they piloted was refilled from a land vehicle traveling at the plane's speed. That system worked for nearly 65 days, at which time the pair decided that the plane had stayed in the air as long as, if not longer than, it should. 8. High-speed crafts require high-speed refuels. Clearly, planes can stop or even slow down significantly while they're in the air, as doing so would cause them to fall out of the sky. Thus, it's the job of the tanker to set a speed the recipient plane can match while extending and attaching the hose. The speed required varies, but can reach well over 300 miles per hour for fast jets. 9. Unmanned aerial drones may soon be able to refuel in air. The Navy hopes to start running trials to test this operation on the X-47B jet. In mid-2014, Northrop Grumman Systems Corporation was awarded just over $63 million to continue developing the aircraft for the Navy Unmanned Combat Air System program. 10. There's such a thing as stunt-in air fueling. Back in the mid-1960s, 3 naval planes linked together for a fuel transfer as they soared above the clouds. A photographer captured the rare configuration, which is sometimes lightheartedly referred to as a daisy chain.